Hey everyone, welcome to Easy Listening English. I'm Anna, and I'm so happy you're here today.
And I'm Ryan. Anna and I are both native English speakers from the United States, and we're here to help you learn English in a fun and natural way.
Today we have a really exciting topic. We're going to teach you how to order food at a restaurant in English.
This is such a practical topic because everyone needs to eat, right? And when you're in an English-speaking country, knowing how to order food is super important.
Absolutely. And I remember when I was learning Spanish, going to a restaurant was so stressful because I didn't know what to say.
Oh, I can imagine. It's scary when you don't know the right words or phrases. You're hungry, the waiter is waiting for you to say something, and you just freeze.
Exactly. So today we want to take away that stress. We're going to teach you everything you need to know about eating at a restaurant in English. We'll go through every step from entering the restaurant to paying the bill.
And we're going to speak slowly and clearly. If you need to pause and repeat what we say, please do. That's how you learn.
Right. And we're going to act out real conversations so you can hear exactly how native speakers talk in restaurants. We'll play different roles. Sometimes I'll be the customer, Ryan will be the customer, and we'll take turns being the waiter or waitress.
Perfect. And don't worry if you don't understand everything the first time. We're going to repeat important phrases many times, and we'll explain any difficult words as we go.
So, are you ready to learn? Grab a notebook if you want to write things down, and let's get started.
Let's go to a restaurant.
Okay, so let's imagine you're walking into a restaurant. The first person you usually meet is the host or hostess. This is the person who greets you at the door and shows you to your table.
Right. In a nice restaurant, there's usually someone standing near the entrance with a list of reservations or waiting tables. This person is called the host if it's a man, or hostess if it's a woman. But you can also just say host for anyone.
Exactly. Now let's talk about what the host or hostess will say to you when you walk in. Ryan, why don't you pretend to be the host and I'll be the customer?
Sounds good. Okay, so Anna is walking into the restaurant right now. Clears throat. Good evening. Welcome to Bella's restaurant. How many people are in your party tonight?
Okay, let me stop there and explain. Ryan said, how many people are in your party? Now, party in this context doesn't mean a birthday party or a celebration. It means your group. How many people are eating together?
Good explanation. So if you're alone, you can say just one, or it's just me. If you're with one other person, you say two, or there are two of us. If you're with a group, you say the number. 4 people, or there are 5 of us.
Let's practice that. Ryan, ask me again.
Sure. Good evening. Welcome to Bella's restaurant. How many people are in your party tonight?
There are 2 of us. Or I could also say, just 2, please.
Perfect. Both of those answers are great. Now let me ask a different question. Do you have a reservation?
A reservation means you called the restaurant before and told them you're coming. You reserved a table. If you did that, you say, yes, I have a reservation, it's under your name. The phrase under means the reservation is in your name.
Right. So you might say, yes, I have a reservation under Ryan. Or, yes, the reservation is under the name Smith. Let me try again. Anna, do you have a reservation?
Yes, I have a reservation. It's under the name Anna.
Perfect. What time is your reservation for?
It's for 7 o'clock, or I could say 7 p.m.
Great. Okay, follow me and I'll show you to your table.
See that phrase? Follow me, that means walk behind me, and show you to your table means take you to your table. These are very common phrases.
Now, let's imagine you didn't make a reservation. What do you say?
Good question. Let me be the host this time. Ryan, you're the customer. Welcome to Anna's Bistro. Do you have a reservation?
No, I don't have a reservation. Do you have any tables available?
Perfect. Tables available means empty tables that you can use. Or you could also ask, is there a wait? Which means, do I have to wait for a table?
Right. If the restaurant is busy, the host might say there's a 20-minute wait, or there's about a half-hour wait. That means you have to wait that long before you can sit down. But if they have space, they might say, no wait at all. I can seat you right away. That's good news.
Okay, let me continue. Anna, you're the host and you're going to seat me. Okay, no problem, sir. I have a table for two. Would you prefer a booth or a table?
Ooh, good question. Let me explain the difference. A booth is like a cozy bench seat, usually against the wall, with a table in front of it. You slide in from the side. A regular table is just chairs around the table.
Right. Some people prefer booths because they're more private and comfortable, but some people prefer regular tables, especially if they have a large group. So, what do you prefer, Ryan?
I'd like a booth, please. Or I could say, a booth would be great, thanks.
Perfect. Follow me, please. Here's your booth. Your server will be right with you.
Okay, notice Anna said your server will be right with you. The server is the waiter or waitress who will take your order. Right with you means coming very soon. So this is the host telling you that your waiter will come to your table soon.
Exactly. And then what do you say to the host?
Thank you. Or thanks so much.
Simple. Okay, so let's review what we learned. When you enter a restaurant, the host will ask how many people or how many in your party. You tell them the number. They might ask, do you have a reservation? You say yes or no. Then they take you to your table and say, your server will be right with you. Got it?
Perfect summary. Now let's move on to the next part, when the waiter or waitress comes to your table.
Okay, so you're sitting at your table now, you're looking at the menu, and then the waiter or waitress comes over. Let's act this out. Ryan, you be the waiter this time.
Okay. Hi there. My name is Ryan, and I'll be your server tonight. How are you folks doing today?
Let me pause there. Folks is a casual, friendly way to say people. It's very common in American restaurants. The waiter is being friendly and welcoming. How should you respond?
You can keep it simple. Just say, good, thanks, or great, how are you? Americans usually ask, how are you back? It's polite.
Okay, let me respond. Hi, we're doing great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Okay, start you off with something to drink is a very common phrase. The waiter is asking what you want to drink. In American restaurants, you usually order drinks first, before you order food.
Right. So what are some common drinks you might order? There's water, soda, juice, coffee, tea, wine, beer, lots of options.
Let's talk about water first, because this can be confusing. In America, if you ask for water, they'll usually bring you tap water with ice for free. But you can also ask for bottled water, which costs money.
Good point. So you might say, can I have water, please? And they'll bring tap water. Or if you want bottled water, you say, can I have bottled water? Or do you have sparkling water?
Sparkling water is water with bubbles, like carbonated water. Some people love it, some people hate it. Regular water is called still water or just water.
Okay, let me continue as the waiter. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Yes, please. I'll have a Diet Coke. Or I could say, can I have a Diet Coke, please?
Perfect. And for you, sir? Pretending there's another person.
See how Ryan said, and for you? That's how waiters ask the next person what they want. Very natural.
Thanks. Now, let me give you more examples of how to order drinks. You can say, I'll have, or can I have, or could I get? All of these are polite ways to order.
Let's practice different drinks. Ryan, you're the waiter. Ask me again.
What can I get you to drink?
I'll have an iced tea, please, unsweetened.
Great choice. Unsweetened means no sugar. In the south of the United States, iced tea usually comes very sweet, so if you don't want sugar, you have to say unsweetened.
Right. Okay. Ask me again and I'll order something different.
What would you like to drink?
Could I get a glass of red wine, please?
Sure. Would you like to see our wine list?
Ooh, good question. A wine list is a menu of all the wines. If you know what wine you want, you can say the name. If you don't know, you can ask, what do you recommend? Or what's good? Exactly. Let's practice that. What would you like to drink?
I'm not sure. What kind of red wines do you have?
We have Cabernet, Merlot, Pinot Noir, and a house red.
What do you recommend?
The Pinot Noir is very popular. It's smooth and not too heavy.
Perfect. I'll have a glass of that, please.
Great. This is a very natural conversation. Notice how Anna wasn't afraid to ask questions. That's important. If you don't know something, ask. Waiters are there to help you.
Absolutely. Now, what if you want to order alcohol but you don't know what? You can ask for recommendations, or you can ask, what's on tap if you want beer. On tap means beer that comes from a big barrel, not a bottle.
Good point. And if you don't drink alcohol, you have lots of other options. Soda, juice, lemonade, iced tea, hot tea, coffee. Don't feel pressured to order alcohol.
Right. Okay, so the waiter has taken your drink order. What happens next?
Usually, the waiter will say something like, "I'll get those drinks for you right away," or "I'll be right back with those." Then they go to get your drinks.
And while they're gone, you can look at the menu and decide what food you want.
Exactly. But before we talk about ordering food, let's review the drink ordering phrases. Can I have? I'll have. Could I get? What do you recommend? What's good? These are all useful.
Perfect. Let's keep going.
Okay, so now you're looking at the menu. Let's talk about how American restaurant menus are organized, because this can be confusing if you're not familiar with it.
Great idea. So, Ryan, how is a typical menu organized?
Usually, menus are divided into sections. At the top, you'll often see appetizers or starters. These are small dishes you eat before the main meal. Things like soup, salad, chicken wings, mozzarella sticks, things like that.
Right. An appetizer is not your main meal. It's something to start with. Some people order appetizers, some people don't. It's optional.
Exactly. Then after appetizers, you usually see the main courses. These might be divided into categories like entrees, pasta, seafood, steaks, chicken, burgers, and sandwiches, things like that.
An entree is your main dish. In American English, entree means the main course. But be careful, in some other countries, entree means appetizer. In America, it's the main dish.
Good clarification. So you'll see things like grilled salmon or ribeye steak or chicken parmesan under the entree section.
And each dish usually has a description underneath, like it might say, grilled salmon served with roasted vegetables and garlic mashed potatoes. That tells you what comes with the dish.
Right. Pay attention to those descriptions. They tell you what you're getting. Sometimes a dish comes with sides. Those are side dishes like vegetables, rice, potatoes, or salad.
Exactly. And at the bottom of the menu, you'll usually find desserts, things like cake, ice cream, pie, things like that. And there's often a beverages section listing all the drinks.
Now, let's talk about some common menu vocabulary. Anna, what's a combo or combination?
Good question. A combo is when you get two or more things together, usually for a slightly lower price than if you ordered them separately. Like a burger combo might include a burger, fries, and a drink.
Right. What about side or side dish?
A side dish is something that comes with your main dish. Common sides are French fries, coleslaw, salad, rice, vegetables, mashed potatoes, things like that.
What if you see add-ons or extras on a menu?
Those are things you can add to your dish for extra money, like add bacon for $2 or add avocado for $1.50. You don't have to get them, but you can if you want.
Good to know. What if you see GF or V next to a dish?
GF means gluten-free, no wheat, no bread ingredients. V usually means vegetarian, no meat. Sometimes you'll see VG for vegan, no animal products at all, including dairy or eggs.
These symbols are really helpful if you have dietary restrictions. Speaking of which, what if you have allergies? What should you say?
Great question. You should always tell your waiter about allergies. You can say, I'm allergic to, or I have a nut allergy, or I can't eat dairy. The waiter will help you find safe dishes or ask the kitchen to prepare something without that ingredient.
Very important. Don't be shy about this. Allergies are serious. Now, what if you don't understand something on the menu?
Just ask. You can say, what is this dish? Or what's in this? Or how is this prepared? The waiter will explain it to you.
Perfect. Let's practice that. Anna, you're the customer, I'm the waiter. You're looking at the menu and you have a question.
Excuse me, what's the difference between the chicken Alfredo and the chicken piccata?
Oh, good question. The chicken Alfredo is grilled chicken served over pasta with a creamy white sauce. The chicken piccata is chicken in a lemon butter sauce with capers. Those are little salty green things, served with pasta or rice.
Oh, that's helpful. Thank you. Okay, so that's how you ask about dishes. Don't be embarrassed to ask questions. Waiters expect it.
Absolutely. Another question you might ask is this dish spicy? Or how big is this portion? Or what do you recommend? These are all normal questions.
Right. Let's do one more example. Ryan, you're the customer this time.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm looking at the fish section. What's the catch of the day?
Ooh, good question. Catch of the day is a special fresh fish that the restaurant got that day. It changes daily. Great question to ask.
So, Ryan, as the waitress, what would you say? Today's catch is fresh mahi-mahi. It's grilled and served with lemon butter sauce and seasonal vegetables.
That sounds delicious. I'll have that.
Perfect. See how easy that was? Okay, let's move on to actually ordering your food.
All right, so the waiter has brought your drinks, and now it's time to order food. Usually the waiter will come back and ask if you're ready to order.
Right. They might say, "Are you ready to order?" Or "Have you had a chance to look at the menu?" Or "Do you know what you'd like?" Or "What can I get for you today?"
And if you're ready, you just start ordering. But if you need more time, you can say, "Can we have a few more minutes?" Or "Not yet, we need a little more time."
Exactly. The waiter will say, "No problem, take your time and come back later."
But let's say you're ready. Usually, the waiter will ask about appetizers first. They might say, "Would you like to start with any appetizers tonight?" Or, "Can I get you any starters?"
Now, you don't have to order an appetizer. If you just want a main course, you can say, "No thank you, just entrees," or "No appetizers for us, thanks."
But if you do want an appetizer, this is when you order it. Let's practice. Anna, you're the waitress.
Hi, are you folks ready to order?
Yes, we are. Can we start with the mozzarella sticks?
Great choice. That comes with marinara sauce. Is there anything else you'd like to start with?
No, that's good for appetizers. Thank you.
Perfect. I'll get that started for you, and I'll be back in just a moment to take your entree order.
See that? Anna said, "I'll get that started for you." That means she's telling the kitchen to make the appetizer, and she'll come back to take the main course order.
Right. Sometimes waiters take the whole order at once, appetizers and entrees together. Sometimes they take appetizers first, bring those, and then take the entree order. Both ways are normal.
Good point. Now, let's talk about how to order specific dishes. There are several ways to do it. You can say, "I'll have the," or "Can I get the," or "I'd like the." All of these work.
Let's practice different ways. Ryan, you're the waiter. I'll order an appetizer.
Would you like to start with any appetizers tonight?
Yes, I'd like the Caesar salad, please.
Excellent. Would you like that as an appetizer or as your main course?
Oh, good question. Sometimes salads can be appetizers or main courses. As an appetizer, please.
Perfect. Anything else to start?
No, that's all for appetizers, thank you.
Great. Let's try again with a different appetizer. Would you like any starters?
Yes, can we get the spinach and artichoke dip?
Sure, that comes with tortilla chips. Would you like anything else?
Actually, yes. Can we also get an order of buffalo wings?
Absolutely. How would you like those? Mild, medium, or hot?
Ooh, good question. When you order wings, they often ask about spice level. Mild is not spicy, medium is a little spicy, and hot is very spicy.
Right, so what would you like?
Medium, please.
Perfect. I'll get those started for you.
See how natural that was? You ask for what you want, answer any questions the waiter has, and that's it.
Exactly. Now, what if you want to customize your order? What if you want to change something?
Good question. You can ask to make substitutions or modifications. You might say, "Can I get that without onions?" Or "Can I substitute fries for a salad?" Or "Can I add extra cheese?"
Let's practice that. Anna, you're ordering, I'm the waiter.
I'd like the chicken quesadilla, but can I get it without sour cream?
Of course, no sour cream. Got it. Anything else?
Yes, and can I add extra guacamole?
Sure, there's a small extra charge for that. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Perfect. See how Anna asked politely and I confirmed. Some changes are free, some cost a little extra. The waiter will tell you.
Right. Always feel free to ask for modifications. Most restaurants are happy to accommodate you.
What if they can't do what you ask?
They'll tell you. They might say, I'm sorry, we can't do that. Or, unfortunately, that's not possible. Then you can either order something else or order it as is.
Okay, great. So we've covered appetizers. Now let's move on to ordering the main course.
Okay, now it's time to order your main dish, your entree. This is the most important part of your meal.
Right. The waiter will usually say something like, "And what can I get you for your main course?" Or, "What would you like for your main course?" Or just, "What would you like?"
And this is where you order your main dish. Now, depending on what you order, the waiter might ask you follow-up questions. Let's go through some common questions.
Perfect. Let's start with ordering a burger. Anna, you're the customer, I'm the waiter.
I'll have the bacon cheeseburger, please.
Great choice. How would you like that cooked?
Okay, stop. This is a very important question when you order burgers or steaks. How would you like that cooked means how done do you want the meat? There are several options.
Right. For burgers and steaks, you can order rare, medium, medium well, or well done. Let me explain each one.
Rare means very red and pink inside, barely cooked. Most places won't even cook burgers rare because it's not safe.
Medium rare is pink inside, a little cooked. This is how a lot of people like their steaks.
Medium is pink in the center, more cooked than medium rare. This is very popular.
Medium well is just a little bit of pink, mostly brown, getting well done.
Well done is completely cooked, no pink at all. Some people love this. Some people think it's too dry.
So, Anna, back to your order. How would you like that cooked?
Medium, please.
Perfect. And what side would you like with that? You can choose from fries, sweet potato fries, onion rings, or a side salad.
Ooh, see that? The waiter is asking me to choose my side dish. I'll have the sweet potato fries, please.
Great. And would you like any toppings on that burger? It comes with lettuce, tomato, and onion, but you can add bacon, cheese, avocado, mushrooms.
It already comes with bacon and cheese, so I'm good with the standard toppings, thank you.
Perfect. I'll get that started for you.
See how many questions the waiter asked? That's normal. Don't be overwhelmed. Just answer each question one at a time.
Exactly. Now let's practice ordering a different type of dish. Anna, I'll order this time. I'd like the grilled salmon, please.
Excellent choice. That comes with a choice of 2 sides. Your options are steamed broccoli, mashed potatoes, rice pilaf, or roasted vegetables. What would you like?
I'll have the mashed potatoes and the roasted vegetables, please.
Perfect. And just so you know, the salmon is cooked medium unless you prefer it more done or less done.
Medium is perfect, thank you.
Great. See that? For fish, they usually cook it a standard way, but they'll tell you in case you want it different.
Right. Now let's practice ordering pasta. Anna, your turn.
I'll have the shrimp scampi, please.
Wonderful. That comes over linguine pasta. Would you like a side salad or soup with that?
What kind of soup do you have?
Today we have tomato basil soup and chicken noodle soup.
I'll have the tomato basil soup, please.
Great. And what kind of dressing would you like on your salad? We have ranch, Italian, Caesar, balsamic vinaigrette, and honey mustard.
Wait, I ordered soup, not salad.
Oh, I misheard you. Tomato basil soup. Got it.
No problem. See how I corrected the waiter politely? If they get something wrong, just let them know. It's not rude.
Exactly. Mistakes happen. Just say, "Actually, I ordered," and they'll fix it.
Okay, let's practice ordering a steak. Ryan, you order.
I'd like the 12-ounce ribeye steak, please.
Excellent. How would you like that prepared?
Medium rare, please.
Perfect. And that comes with a choice of 2 sides. Your options are baked potato, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, green beans, or creamed spinach.
I'll have the baked potato and the green beans, please.
Would you like anything on your baked potato? We have butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon bits, and chives.
Ooh, yes. Can I have butter and sour cream?
Of course. I'll get that order in for you.
See all those questions? When you order certain dishes, especially steaks or custom dishes, there are lots of options. Just take your time and answer each question.
Right. And if you don't understand a question, ask them to repeat it. You can say, "I'm sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "What were the options again?"
Totally fine. Waiters ask these questions dozens of times a day. They're used to repeating.
Okay, now what if you're eating with someone else and they want to order? How does that work?
Good question. The waiter will take one person's order, then turn to the next person and say, "And for you?" or "And what can I get for you?" or just look at them expectantly.
Let's practice that. Ryan, you're the waiter. Pretend I'm at the table with another person.
Sure, what can I get for you today?
I'll have the grilled chicken sandwich, please.
Great, and what side would you like with that?
I'll have the fries, please.
Perfect, and for you, sir? Looking at imaginary person.
See? Ryan finished with me and then turned to the other person. The other person would now give their order the same way.
Exactly, the waiter goes around the table taking everyone's order one by one.
Perfect. I think we've covered a lot about ordering entrees. Let's move on to what happens during the meal.
Okay, so you've ordered your food and now you're waiting for it to arrive. Let's talk about what happens during your meal.
Right. After the waiter takes your order, they'll usually say something like, "I'll put this order in for you," or "I'll get this started," or "This should be out in about 15-20 minutes."
And then they walk away and you wait. While you're waiting, you're probably talking with your dining companion, drinking your drinks, maybe eating bread if the restaurant serves it.
Yes, many restaurants in America bring bread or chips to your table while you wait. This is usually free. You don't have to ask for it, they just bring it.
Right. Now, while you're waiting, the waiter might come by to check on you. They might ask, "How are we doing over here?" Or, "Can I get you anything else?" Or, "Would you like refills on those drinks?"
Oh, that's important. In America, most soft drinks come with free refills. If your soda or iced tea is empty, you can ask for more and they won't charge you again.
Right. You can just say, "Can I get a refill, please?" Or, "Could I have more Diet Coke?" But this doesn't apply to alcohol or juice. Those you have to pay for each time.
Good clarification. Okay, so let's say your food arrives. The waiter will bring it to your table and set it down in front of you. What do they usually say?
Let me demonstrate. Okay, I have the bacon cheeseburger with sweet potato fries for you and the grilled salmon with vegetables for you. Careful, these plates are very hot.
Perfect. See how Ryan told us to be careful because the plates are hot? Waiters often say this so you don't burn yourself.
Right, and then they'll usually ask, "Can I get you anything else right now?" Or, "Does everything look good?" This is your chance to ask for things.
Like, what might you need?
You might need extra napkins, or ketchup, or sauce, or another drink, or whatever.
Let's practice that. Ryan, you just brought my food.
Here's your grilled chicken sandwich with fries. Can I get you anything else?
Yes, could I have some extra mayo on the side, please?
Of course. Anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Perfect. On the side means in a separate container, not on the sandwich itself. Great phrase to know.
Exactly. You can ask for lots of things on the side. Dressing on the side, sauce on the side, butter on the side.
Now, let's talk about what to do if there's a problem with your food. What if something's wrong?
Important topic. If something's wrong, like your food is cold, or it's not cooked right, or it's not what you ordered, you should tell the waiter.
Right. Don't suffer through a bad meal. Speak up. You're paying for this.
Exactly. You can say, "Excuse me, I'm sorry, but this isn't what I ordered," or "This steak is more well done than I asked for," or "This soup is cold."
And the waiter will fix it. Let's practice. Anna, you ordered a burger medium, but it came well done.
Excuse me, I'm sorry, but I ordered this burger medium and it's well done. Could you have them cook me another one?
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Yes, absolutely. I'll have the kitchen make you a new one right away. I apologize for the inconvenience.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
See how polite Anna was? She didn't get angry. She just explained the problem. And I apologized and fixed it. That's how it should go.
Right. Most restaurants want you to be happy. They'll fix mistakes. Don't be afraid to speak up.
Now, during your meal, the waiter will probably check back on you. That means they'll come to your table while you're eating and ask, "How is everything?" Or, "How are your meals?" Or, "Is everything tasting good?"
This is your opportunity to tell them if something's wrong or to ask for things you need. If everything's good, just say, "Everything's great, thank you," or "Delicious, thanks."
Let me practice checking on you. Walks up. "Hi, how is everything tasting?"
Everything's wonderful, thank you.
"Great. Can I get you folks any refills or anything else?"
Actually, could we get some more napkins?
Of course, I'll bring those right over.
Perfect example. See how easy that was?
Now, let's say you need something, but the waiter isn't nearby. What do you do?
You can try to make eye contact with them or raise your hand slightly to get their attention. Don't snap your fingers or yell, "Waiter!" That's rude.
Right, just a simple hand raise or eye contact usually works. And when they come over, you say, "Excuse me, could we get," or when you have a moment, "Could you bring us?"
Those phrases show you're being polite and not demanding.
Exactly. Okay, so you finished eating. What happens next?
The waiter will come by and see your empty plates. They'll ask, "Are you finished?" or "Can I take this plate?" or "All done?" before they take your plate.
If you're done, say, "Yes, thank you." If you're still eating, say, "Not yet, thanks," or "I'm still working on it."
Still working on it is a common American phrase that means you're still eating.
And then the waiter will ask the big question. Would you like to see a dessert menu? Or, can I interest you in any dessert tonight? Or, save room for dessert?
Let's practice. I'll be the waiter. Are you all finished here?
Yes, thank you. That was delicious.
Wonderful. Would you like to see our dessert menu?
Sure, let's see what you have.
Great. I'll be right back with that.
See? If you want dessert, say yes. If not, you can say, "No thank you, just the check please." That means you're ready to pay and leave.
Right. Let's talk about dessert and paying next.
Okay, so the waiter has brought you the dessert menu. Let's talk about dessert.
In America, desserts are usually very big and very sweet. We're talking huge slices of cake, enormous ice cream sundaes, rich chocolate things.
So sweet. Sometimes it's too much for one person, so it's common to share dessert with your table.
Exactly. You might say, "Can we get one slice of chocolate cake with extra forks?" The extra forks means forks for everyone at the table to share.
Perfect. Let's look at common desserts you'll find. There's usually cake, chocolate cake, cheesecake, carrot cake.
Pie, apple pie, cherry pie, key lime pie, pecan pie.
Ice cream, brownies, cookies, tiramisu, creme brulee.
And often something called a la mode. That just means with ice cream on top. Apple pie a la mode means apple pie with ice cream.
Great to know. Now let's practice ordering dessert. Ryan, you're the waiter.
Would you folks like to see our dessert menu tonight?
Yes, please. What do you recommend?
Our chocolate lava cake is really popular. It's a warm chocolate cake with a molten center served with vanilla ice cream.
Oh, that sounds amazing. We'll share one of those with extra forks, please.
Perfect. And can I get anyone coffee or tea?
Okay, stop there. After dinner, many Americans drink coffee or tea. It's very common. The waiter will usually offer it.
Right. You can order regular coffee, decaf coffee, that's coffee without caffeine, tea, espresso, cappuccino, or even just hot water.
And in most American restaurants, coffee refills are also free. You can have as much coffee as you want.
Okay, back to the order. Can I get anyone coffee or tea?
Yes, I'll have a decaf coffee, please.
Sure. How do you take that?
Ooh, what does that mean? How do you take your coffee means what do you put in it? Do you want milk, sugar, cream?
Exactly. You can say black, which means nothing in it, just coffee. Or you can say with cream and sugar, or just cream, or just sugar.
Okay, so Ryan asked me how I take my coffee. I'll say, with cream, no sugar, please.
Perfect. I'll bring that right out with your dessert.
Great. See how that works? Now, what if you don't want dessert or coffee?
You can just say, "No thank you, we're full," or "No dessert for us, thanks, just the check, please."
The check is the bill, the paper that shows how much you owe. When you say just the check, you're telling the waiter you're ready to pay and leave.
Right, but let's say you did order dessert. The waiter brings it and your coffee. Let's act that out.
Okay, you're the waiter bringing dessert.
Here's your chocolate lava cake with extra forks, and here's your decaf coffee. Cream is right here on the table. Enjoy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Just let me know if you need anything else.
Perfect. Now we eat our dessert and drink our coffee, and when we're done, we're ready to pay.
But before we talk about paying, let me mention one more thing about coffee. If you order coffee and you drink it all, the waiter will often come by and offer you to top you off.
Top you off means to refill your cup. They're offering more coffee. You can say, yes, please, or no thanks, I'm good. Both are fine.
All right, now let's move on to the most important part, paying the bill.
Okay, you've finished your meal, you're stuffed, and you're ready to leave. Now you need to pay. Let's talk about how to ask for the check and how to pay.
First, let's talk about getting the check. In America, waiters usually don't bring you the check until you ask for it. They don't want to rush you.
Right, so when you're ready to leave, you need to say something to the waiter. You can say, can we have the check, please? Or could we get the bill? Or we're ready for the check when you have a chance.
You can also just say, check please. That's very common and totally acceptable.
Good point. Let's practice asking for the check. Ryan, you're the customer.
Makes eye contact with waiter. Excuse me, could we get the check please?
Sure, I'll bring that right over for you.
Perfect. See how simple that was? And then the waiter brings you the check.
Now, let's talk about what the check looks like. It's usually a piece of paper or a little booklet that lists everything you ordered and the prices.
Right. It'll show your appetizers, entrees, desserts, drinks, everything. And at the bottom, it'll show the subtotal, the tax, and sometimes a suggested tip amount.
Let's talk about tax first. In America, the prices on the menu usually don't include tax. The tax is added when you pay.
Right. So if your meal costs $50, with tax it might be $54 or $55, depending on your state. Every state has different tax rates.
This surprises a lot of international visitors. Just know that you'll pay more than what you see on the menu because of tax.
Now, let's talk about the big one, tipping. In America, tipping is not optional. You're expected to tip your waiter.
This is really important. In America, waiters earn very low wages, sometimes just $2 to $3 an hour. They depend on tips to make a living.
So you should tip between 15 and 20% of your bill before tax. 15% is okay service, 18% is good service, 20 or more is excellent service.
Some checks actually print suggested tip amounts at the bottom to help you calculate. It might say 15% is $8.25, or 20% is $11, or something like that.
Very helpful. Now, how do you actually pay? There are a few ways.
You can pay with cash. You just put your cash in the little booklet with the check and leave it on the table. The waiter will come pick it up.
Right. If you're paying exact change, great. But if the check is $45 and you leave $60, the waiter will bring you change.
Unless you say, keep the change. That means the extra money is the tip.
Right, but most people pay with a credit or debit card. You put your card in the booklet, and the waiter takes it away to process it.
Then they bring back your card and 2 receipts, one for the restaurant and one for you. On the restaurant receipt, there's a line that says tip or gratuity. You write the tip amount there, then write the total, meal plus tip, below, and sign your name.
Let's pretend. Let's say my bill is $50.
Okay, so you want to tip 20%. That's $10. So you write $10 on the tip line and $60 on the total line and sign your name. Exactly. Then you leave that receipt on the table and you keep the other receipt for your records.
Now, sometimes if you're eating with a group, you might want to split the check. What do you say?
You can ask, can we split this? Or can we have separate checks? But you should ask this at the beginning of the meal, not at the end.
Good point. Tell the waiter when you order that you want separate checks. It's much easier for them.
You can also split it yourself. One person pays the whole thing, and then you figure out who owes what among yourselves.
Or some groups just split it evenly. Everyone pays an equal amount.
Right. Okay, let's practice the whole paying process. Ryan, you're the waiter bringing the check.
Here's your check. Whenever you're ready, no rush.
Looks at check. Thank you. Puts credit card in the booklet.
I'll be right back with this.
Waits. Returns with card and receipts. Here you go. Thank you so much for coming in tonight. Thank you. Writes tip and total. Signs. Great service.
Perfect. See how that went? And then you just leave. You don't have to wait for the waiter to come back.
Right. Once you've signed the receipt and left the tip, you can just stand up and walk out. Sometimes people say, "Have a great night," to the waiter as they leave.
Very friendly. Okay, I think we've covered the whole payment process. Let's review everything we learned today.
Wow, we covered so much today.
Let's review the whole restaurant experience from start to finish.
Great idea. Step 1. Enter the restaurant. The host says, "How many in your party?" You say the number of people.
Step 2. The host asks, "Do you have a reservation?" You say yes or no.
Step 3. The host seats you and says your server will be right with you.
Step 4. The waiter comes and introduces themselves. "Hi, I'm Ryan. I'll be your server tonight. Can I start you off with something to drink?"
Step 5. Order your drinks. "I'll have," or "Can I have," or "Could I get?"
Step 6. Look at the menu while the waiter gets your drinks. Decide what you want to eat.
Step 7. The waiter comes back and asks, "Are you ready to order?" or "What can I get you?"
Step 8. Order appetizers if you want them. "Can we start with," or "We'd like to share."
Step 9. Order your main course. Answer any questions the waiter asks about how you want it cooked, what sides you want, etc.
Step 10. Wait for your food. The waiter might check on you. "How are we doing? Need any refills?"
Step 11. Your food arrives. The waiter asks, "Can I get you anything else?" Ask for anything you need.
Step 12. Eat your meal. If there's a problem, politely tell the waiter.
Step 13. The waiter checks on you during the meal. "How is everything?" Say, "Great," or tell them about any issues.
Step 14. Finish eating. The waiter asks, "Are you finished?" and takes your plates.
Step 15. The waiter offers dessert. "Would you like to see the dessert menu?" Say yes or no.
Step 16. Order dessert and or coffee if you want.
Step 17. When you're done, ask for the check. "Can we have the check, please?"
Step 18. The waiter brings the check. Review it. Pay with cash or card.
Step 19. Leave a tip. 15 to 20% of the bill before tax.
Step 20. Leave the restaurant. Say "thank you" or "have a great night" on your way out.
Perfect summary. Now let's review some key phrases you absolutely need to know.
For ordering, "I'll have," "Can I have," "Could I get," "I'd like."
For asking questions, what do you recommend? What's in this? What's good? Can you explain this dish?
For special requests, "Can I get that without?" "Can I substitute?" "On the side, please." "Extra, please."
For problems, "Excuse me, this isn't what I ordered. This isn't cooked right. Could you fix this?"
For during the meal, "Can we get refills? Could we have more napkins?" "Everything's great, thanks."
For finishing up, "Check, please. Can we have the bill? We're ready for the check."
And remember to be polite. Always say please and thank you. Waiters work hard.
Absolutely. Americans appreciate politeness. A smile and thank you go a long way.
Now let's talk about some things you should not do in American restaurants.
Good idea. Don't snap your fingers at the waiter. That's very rude.
Don't yell "waiter" or "waitress" across the restaurant. Get their attention politely.
Don't leave without paying. That's illegal.
Don't forget to tip. Remember, waiters depend on tips.
Don't be on your phone the whole time. It's rude to your dining companions.
Don't make a mess and leave your table disgusting. Be considerate.
And don't stay at the table for hours after you've finished eating if the restaurant is busy and people are waiting.
All good advice. Now let's mention a few different types of restaurants in America.
Sure, there are fast food restaurants like McDonald's or Taco Bell where you order at a counter and get your food quickly. No waiter, no tipping.
There are casual dining restaurants like Applebee's or Chili's. These have table service, waiters, and you do tip.
There are fine dining restaurants, fancy, expensive places with dress codes and multiple courses.
There are buffets where you pay one price and eat as much as you want from a big spread of food.
And there are food trucks, literally trucks that sell food. You order at a window.
Each type has different etiquette, but the basic phrases we taught you work everywhere.
Exactly. Okay, I think we've covered everything. Anna, any final tips?
Just don't be nervous. Restaurant workers want you to have a good experience. They're there to help you.
Right. If you don't understand something, ask. If you need something, speak up. It's okay.
And remember, making mistakes is part of learning. Nobody expects you to be perfect.
Even native speakers sometimes fumble their words or forget what they wanted to order.
So relax, be polite, use the phrases we taught you, and enjoy your meal.
Wow, we just spent 150 minutes teaching you how to order food at a restaurant in English.
I hope you found this helpful. We tried to cover absolutely everything you might encounter.
From walking in the door to paying the bill, you now know what to say at every step.
So, listeners, we encourage you to practice. If you have English-speaking friends, role-play these conversations.
Or talk to yourself. Practice saying, "I'll have" or "Can I get" out loud. It helps.
And next time you're at a restaurant, even if it's not in an English-speaking country, try using some of these phrases.
Exactly. The more you practice, the more confident you'll become.
We really hope this episode helps you feel more comfortable ordering food in English.
And if you have questions or want us to clarify anything, please leave a comment.
We love hearing from you. Tell us about your restaurant experiences.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Easy Listening English.
Share this with anyone who's learning English. This is perfect for beginners.
Thank you so much for listening for 150 minutes. That's dedication.
You're amazing. Keep practicing, keep learning.
And most importantly, enjoy your meal.